Hello there, this is Jason Renshaw from Toefl IBTV, and the topic of the tutorial for today is the independent essay and how to go about timing and pacing your response. Now, the biggest problem a lot of people have for this particular task is, they run out of time. They don't have enough time to cover everything that they want or need to cover in their essay. So it's a good idea to sort of work out a way to time and pace the different parts of your essay and to create a bit of a discipline for yourself so that you move through the time in a very efficient way. So I'd like to introduce to you something I call the 5-minute rule. And that basically entails that you'll break your essay writing down into a series of different stages, and then you'll try to allocate about 5 minutes to each. It will vary a little bit from essay writer to essay writer, but as a general guideline, if we can say that we're going to spend about 5 minutes on each stage of our writing. Now, what this allows us to do, in addition to covering the essay requirements and hopefully getting out a full essay, is it helps us to find out, where your composition weaknesses lie, and then you can focus on those particular stages that you need to develop more for your overall writing ability. So if we have a look, we'll go through some 5-minute stages here for you. First of all, let's say you spend about 5 minutes brainstorming and outlining. I've already explained in a previous Toefl IBTV tutorial, I think it was number 2 in the writing section, about how to brainstorm and actually develop an outline from your brainstorm immediately. Then another 5 minutes to develop our first body paragraph, 5 minutes also for our second body paragraph, same for the third body paragraph, and that should bring us up to about 20 minutes. Then another 5 minutes to expand our introduction and our conclusion from the general outline we developed earlier. And then to spend about 5 minutes actually editing the writing and checking for errors and seeing if we can use some more advanced language. So I'm going to show you this by way of a quick example. Let's start with the brainstorm and outline. This is quite small text. The idea here is to basically show you the parts rather than what I've actually written. But the idea here is to state what your general position is in one sentence for your introduction, then 3 main reasons which will become the start of your body paragraphs, and then a simple conclusion at the end. So we've got 5 parts there in our outline which we can then develop more into our full essay. Then we can spread them out. We can actually put some spaces between them, and we've developed an outline that we can start filling in. Now we go and develop our first body paragraph, and that involves filling it out with details and examples. We've got our main reason at the start, our topic sentence. We've then got details to support it and an example to support that reason. We can then shift that paragraph up, and we can begin in the next 5 minutes to work on our second body paragraph. Again, the same process. We've got a topic sentence, supporting details, and a supporting example. Again, we push that up and we move on to our third body paragraph and spend about 5 minutes on that. We have our topic sentence already generated in our outline and brainstorming section. We fill some details in and an example, and then we shift it up. Now what you've got at the 20-minute point is actually a 5-paragraph essay, but we can now go on and expand the introduction and the conclusion. So we spend about 5 minutes just adding some sort of features to make our introduction a bit more appealing, as well as our conclusion. And we can fill that out a bit more. And that will bring us up to 25 minutes, and we can also add a few little things like this to make a little bit more cohesion across our essay. Then our last 5 minutes should be done dedicated to checking for errors and seeing where we can go through and put in some more advanced constructions. So basically you'll have 5 body paragraphs, and if you break this down into stages, you'll be able to develop a very comprehensive essay. The idea is that if you develop it in stages of 5 minutes and train yourself to be able to handle that each stage in 5 minutes, you'll be able to handle the time, but you'll also be able to go back and work on the areas that you really need to work on to develop your overall writing ability.